Happy morning, dear students. Welcome to today's class. The story of village Palampur we are going to continue. Last class we studied about the factors of production. What are the factors of production? We studied land, labor, physical capital. In physical capital we studied fixed capital, working capital, and the fourth we studied about the human capital. And today we are going to study about farming in Palampur. We are going to learn about farming in Palampur. To start the farming, what do you need? You need land. Just if you have land, can you start farming? No, you have to think on what crop you have to grow. So, can you grow any crop just like that? No, you should know the method of growing the crop. Okay, after you growing the crop, you are going to get the yield. Okay, now for all these things you need money, that is called capital. Okay, so after you get an yield, okay, what you're going to do, you're going to sell it and you're going to make a profit. Coming to the first point, in farming in Palampur, land is fixed. What do you mean by land is fixed? Fixed means, okay, like in the physical capital, okay, the land is fixed means you can use the land for many years. Farming is the main production activity in the Palampur. 75% of the farmers, they depend on farming for their livelihood. They could be farmers or farm laborers. What do you mean by farmers or farm laborers? Farmer means those who own their own land. Farm laborers means those who go for other people land for farming activities to earn their livelihood. But there was some basic constant or restriction. Since 1960 in Palampur, there was no expansion in land area. So what did they do? They took the wasteland also to cultivate the crop, but there was no increase in the production. Normally, this land and all we measure in hectares or guntas. So even after getting the waste land for cultivation, there was no increase in the production of the crop. So what all the things they are going to take up, further steps, we'll see. Now coming to the second point, how one can grow more from the same land. See, we are going to grow many crops on the same land. How to grow more means in the production wise, we'll see that. So Palampur will resemble the village of the western part of the state, Uttar Pradesh. All land is cultivated in Palampur. No land is left ideal. They are going to use all the land to cultivate the crops. During the rainy season, that is the Kharif, they grow jowar and bajra, and these are used as cattle feeds. You can expect these seasons as 1 mark question, children. Now, and this will be from June to September, that is a rainy season. Now from October to December they are going to grow potatoes. From in winter season, that is they are going to call it as rabi crop, they are going to grow wheat. And part of the land they are going to grow sugarcane. After they harvest the wheat, they are going to sell they are going to keep as much they want for their consumption. For their consumption means for the farmers' use day to day, for their day to day livelihood. Okay, then they are going to sell the surplus in the market. Maybe the big village, that is the Rajganj. And this sugarcane, they are going to it's a raw material for the preparation of jaggery, and any surplus they are going to sell it to the traders in Shahpur. The main reason why farmers are able to grow 3 different crops. They are growing jowar, bajra, potato, wheat, sugarcane. Why they are growing so many crops? How they are growing so many crops? Because this village, Palampur, has good irrigation facility. Well developed system of irrigation is there and electricity is there. These are the 2 main points why they are growing 3 main crops. Now, before, what they were using to grow the crops, they were using the Persian wheels and all those things. Okay, but what did the government do? They took the initiative to improve the irrigation of the village. They started installing tube wells, and later on what happened? The private tube wells or the bore wells were set up by the farmer themselves to cultivate the land. Riverine, the land of the riverine or the coastal regions, the land is well irrigated. Only 40% of the land is well irrigated. They have all the irrigation facilities. For example, tube wells, bore wells or whatsoever. And 60% still depend on rainfall. 60% of the farmers, they still now in India, they depend on the rainfall. So now how you can use the land in more productive way to increase your production? The farmers, they started using multiple crop method. What is the multiple crop method? You may get question on this, children. To grow more than 1 crop on the given piece of land during the year, not any time, during 1 year, they are going to grow more than 1 crop, is called multiple cropping. So just now we have seen in Palampur, okay, in rainy season they are going to grow this jowar and bajra, and during October and December they are going to grow potato, and in the winter season they are going to grow the main crop, that is the wheat, and part they are going to grow sugarcane also. By multiple cropping, even they are not going to lose the fertility of the soil, and by using this multiple cropping, they are going to increase the production on the given piece of land. So all the farmers in the Palampur grow at least 2 main crops. They are growing potato as the 3rd crop. Children, in your textbook, see table 1.1, that is on page 4. Cultivated area over the years. You can see the graph over there, how the cultivated area, that is in million hectares, how the land is used in the years, that is from 1950 to 2012. Now, there is a question, is it important to increase the area under irrigation? Why? Yes, it is important. See, they are using only 40% of the land for irrigation. By using only 40% of the land, the farmer is in poverty. So, the another 60% of the farmers, they depend on the rainfall. If the rain is not proper, then he may have loss. Yes or no? So, if they increase the irrigation facility for this 60%, obviously, okay, the farmers, they can increase their income. By using this modern farming methods and dependable irrigation facility, they can increase their income. Means they can grow more crops. By growing more crops, he can keep sufficient crop for his day-to-day consumption or for his livelihood, and the surplus he can sell it in the market and make a good profit.